Hello, hi, how are you? I'm Robin. Welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. This little world right here is Man for Himself. If you like men's hair product reviews, grooming, skincare, fragrance, and videos like this very one, then press subscribe right now. You're gonna love it round here. Okay, highly requested, it's here. My review, my very honest, and never hold back, my very honest review of the brand new Forte series molding paste. Now, I should say, full disclosure, the Forte series texture clay, wasn't a big fan of it. Not at all. I had a few moments with it where I just didn't think it was a clay. And actually, after the review, I maybe used it a couple more times and then I don't even know where it is. So I'm not using it. But I came to this with fresh eyes. I came to it with fresh eyes and I really wanted to see what it does, what it maybe doesn't do, and tell you guys, honestly, is it worth your cash? And I should say, talking of cash, stick around to the very end. I have bought 4 Forte series vouchers for $25 each. So even if I say this is a pile of shit, I'm still gonna give someone a voucher. So I will let you know at the very end. Okay, so this is another one by Alex Costa. Alex Costa, the absolute powerhouse of YouTube, has launched this new one. He's also got a shampoo, a conditioner, an argan oil, something else. But I just wanted to get into this. Now, this says molding paste. It's got a hold of 2 out of 3. It says it has a shine of half out of 3 and a texture of 1.5 out of 3. So really, we're looking for something with a high hold and a bit of texture. Kind of what I was hoping for this. Looking into the ingredients, at the top it is water, so it's water-based. They've then got a whole load of different ingredients that might kind of blow your mind. A lot of these I had to look up. I was like, what the hell is that? There is cetyl alcohol. Pronunciation, Robin, really bad. That is really just emollient. It'll help to add texture to products. There's another one which I'm not even going to pronounce for you, but really this is a synthetic version of lanolin wax. So we're hoping for a sort of waxy consistency, something maybe with loads of texture, fingers crossed. You'll also see down, as you go down, there's beeswax, there is glycerin, the sort of stuff we would normally see in hair products. Then you've got bentonite and kaolin, quite literally at the very bottom. I did see on one website it said kaolin, bentonite product. No, because it's right at the very bottom. So I don't see this, in terms of ingredients anyway, as a clay. The packaging looks quite nice, quite like this. The glass jar that they did before was fine, but the whole black sort of thing with a 40 across it, I think is good. Now, when I was giving this a sniff, quite often get my beak into a hair product, this, to me, smells quite dry. There's like a hint of citrus. It smells quite sand-like. If you know Hans de Fuko Quicksand, I didn't love that product, but it smells quite similar to that. There is a sort of dry, sandy-like scent in there. And you can see just even from the packaging here, it's kind of got a bit sticky around it. And you see that into the consistency. So really scooping that out, it's nice and soft. But when you get it into your hands, you emulsify it to really work the product up, you will start to feel a kind of waxy consistency. And it is quite sticky. When you get it into the hair, you will find that stickiness and there will be just like a slight tug. But as you start to get it through, it does become smoother. And I would say this sort of stickiness really kind of does lend itself to the styling. The styling is great. It really is very good. You can kind of add just rough texture to kind of shorter hair. For longer hair like mine, this actually is with this product, with a molding paste. You can kind of just either push it up, give a bit of height into the hair, you can pull it down, but it gives it this sort of really sort of lived in dry texture finish. And that's what I'd say about this finish. I think this is a really sort of very true to its name. The issue, as I say, I had with the texture clay, was it even called texture clay? The issue I had with the clay that Forte series did was I just felt like it wasn't a clay. It didn't answer what I would say a clay should answer in terms of a brief. But this molding paste, I think of a paste as being like a little bit sticky. I think of it as being really responsive. I think of it as being really quite versatile. They say you can use this as a pre-styler. I wouldn't. I would just stick to it as a styling product. But it's versatile and it is responsive. And I found that I could really work with it really quickly. And I love the finish of it. I think it's really giving my hair lots and lots of, as I say again, like lived in texture. It's not overly done. The finish in terms of how it sort of looks or it shines, I think it is really matte. Fine, it's more sort of like natural, but it's more of the natural to matte as you would have. A lot of products are more natural looking, so they've got a slight gloss to it. It's definitely not got a shine in it. And the hold is good. I wouldn't say this is a strong hold, but I would say it's medium to strong. And when I'm sort of thinking about this, I'm thinking about the other products that I've reviewed, all on manfromself.com, loads of hair product reviews there. And I am thinking, actually, this is pretty good compared to those other ones. It really is. Texture's there, the hold is there, the styling ability is there. And I actually think it's really great. Apologies if you wanted to come here and see me sort of like rip a product to shreds. You ain't getting it this time. I like it. It's really good. And when you're washing your hair out, there is just the tiniest bit of product left in. But when a product has so many of these sort of waxy sort of components, I would think it would be like that anyway, but it's good. And your hair does feel conditioned after use. It doesn't feel overly full of product. I like it. I really do. Price point on this. Price point is, it's on manfromself.com. When I find more prices, and not just from the official site, I will update that. It was sitting at around about the £16 mark. £16, £17 mark, £16 to £17 mark, so really quite standard. $21 in the US, and I do have four vouchers for $25. Just before I started filming this today, I thought I kind of want to give you something, so I will link, well, I'll certainly put it in the pinned comment. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet, in the pinned comment about how you can enter to get one of those. So hopefully, if you want to try this out, you want to try something else out on the Forte series site, then that should be give you a little something to sort of help you on the way. And then if you do try this, you can head to my site, manfromself.com, and leave a review, because those reviews are so helpful for me and for you guys. And also on the website, if you're here and you also want to see some sort of hairstyle inspiration about trying a different look, then on the hairstyle directory on manfromself.com, there are loads, and I say loads, of different hairstyles, from the shortest like buzz cut to longer lengths like mine, and longer to the kind of in between sort of curly hair or really sort of straight hair, Asian hair. There's loads on there, so check it out. I'll also pop that in the description below. So I think this is great. Well done to Alex Costa, and well done to the Forte series team. I think this is a really good launch. I think it's very true to what it should be doing, and I think it delivers, and it's a product that I am going to keep. I'm going to keep and I'm going to use, because I like this lived-in look. I'm going round in circles now. I like the matte finish, and I love the texture. So there you go. But thank you very much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you're still thinking, who is this guy that's been spouting off? I'm still Robin. This is still Man from Self. Please do press subscribe right now. Unfiltered honesty with me right here. Also, there is more video reviews, let's just say videos, right there. A link to the products pages on manfromself.com. Loads of products, skincare, fragrance, what else? Hair care, obviously, right there. And everything linked in the description below. But thanks again. Till my next new video. Bye-bye. Hi, sorry, just very quickly, finished filming that, and I thought, I actually didn't say. I'd give this one 5 stars.